Right. Hello, my friend. Yeah. Shush, shush. Okay, I've started streaming, by the way, for the race. We can have a driver's reaction. You know, this is going to be the first time we'll have a driver on the commentary box. So, interesting to see. Huh? Yeah, team principal and driver as well. So, we get mixed opinions, and you know, you have a DNF, we can have your point of view of everything. So, always good. Alright. Alright, yeah, so on our first outlap here, man, is Reed. Hello, Splitex. I think that's Mateo. Yeah, it is. Hello, Mateo. Alright, we'll go to full map. Go to that one. Enabled. Tire. There we go. So, guessing the first man on this outlap is Reed. Former world champion here today. Hushraf is the new world champion. Is that Jack on the intermediate? Why is he on intermediates? Right. Anyway. So, Reed heading up to the final two corners now. To start his first flying lap of tonight and of the session of the season finale. He will come out on top. Predictions and below in the comments if you can. And here goes Reed. We'll go on off-board point of view camera. So the on-board. And that first round corner looks is absolutely lovely to take. And there's someone spinning. I'm guessing that's Jack because he's on the intermediate tyres. No idea why, but he is. And obviously Reed putting the fastest first sector going around that long hairpin now, since it is now straight into the hairpin. And we're going to miss the two chicanes. It's the first time racing here in Abu Dhabi with the new track layout. Obviously, last year's Abu Dhabi was a bit boring. Well, it was interesting in this season, but last race on got a couple of boring. So we missed those two chicanes, which are now not a problem in Sector 2. As Reed takes a lovely turn as people move out the way for him. Coming around this hairpin as well now. It's a very good long one. I quite like it. Gives a good swing straight into Sector 3, which we all like to see. As Reed's going to go past this little small chicane now. Go past as easy as you like. A bit wider out than last year's track. It's quite sharp, but this one's more laid out. That's the Latifi crash corner, as I like to call it. Going around the penultimate corner. To finish off his lap, he's going to set the bar for 1 minute 23.9. That's a great lap by Reed for a first lap as well. Who's next man on track? I think that is a Elfran. No, I'll see in a minute. No, who's next? It's not Marquis is next. No, it's Omar. Omar is next. Or is it Ryan? Ryan crosses the line. It's P2 with 1 minute 24, nearly on the dot. It's great. And it's Omar up next who invalidates on his final lap. But then it's going to be Sam who spins on the penultimate corner as well. There's a Red Bull coming through. Tano. No, he invalidated. That is... Who is it? Fight Me Now Bots. Who's done his lap now. As Elfran gave a 1 minute 25.09. Arda has now joined the session. You see Malqui also boxes. I don't know why. I probably spun. Probably did the reason. 1 minute 49 from Jack, of course. He's on the intermediate, so he's going to have to go on the softs and do a quicker lap. Josh being the fastest second sector in. Heading into the round corner now, into that little quick right-handing turn. Into the left-handing turn. Someone DNF'd. Tano DNF'd. Yes, he did. Looks like he spun in that corner as we're still on board with Josh. Around the final corner, down into the straights, and he puts in a third place quality time of 1 minute 24.205. It's a great lap by Josh. And Matteo on his lap with the second Alfa Romeo. Let's see where Matteo can put his car heading into sector 2 and around the little first bit of the chicane. Obviously they got rid of it. Down the long straight with DRS wide open, opened perfectly there by Matteo. No delay, going 190 odd miles per hour, putting the fastest second sector. Going round the hairpin, tight as you want it, onto the curb, down, heading into the third sector now, heading into that quick right-hand and then the quick left-handing turn. Then into the Latifi crash corner. I'm going to keep calling it that now. Let's go head around to the penultimate corner. Down the straights. This could be a good lap with Matteo. Could put this in fourth. Forwards fifth with 1 minute 26.2. Just a couple of tenths off the Fran there. Who's else on that lap? Well, so it's Francesco heading around the last corner as well. 1 minute 24.4. That's a great lap by Francesco. Goes P4. Fantastic lap by the Haas driver there. So that's a great lap by him. Just getting, yeah. So he's on the last. Mini's on his lap now. We're gonna go on board with the Ferrari, number 23, Mini. He's a great. Is it number 23 or 28? Looks like 23. Yeah, that is 23. Isn't that Albon's number? Just a lag there for me because it looked like he went wide, but it's fine. He go down the long DRS straight. That is a Red Bull looking to grab a slipstream, but it looks like it's the Red Bull on the out lap of Fight Me Now bot, since Toro has DNF'd out of quali. So he's going down this DRS. Takes that those chicanes perfectly in those first chicanes corners. He's going to hit DRS as quickly as possibly can. He does. Can reach about 196 miles per hour down this straight, which he does. Enough 200 there, 199. That's a great second sector there by Mini. Heading to head into that quick right-handing turn, which he does perfectly. Into the quick left-hand eyes and Alfa Romeo spinning off Matteo. So he's going to head around to the Latifi crash corner. And that looks like it's the Sam spinning as well on the penultimate corner. And Jesler has retired as well as P4 lap. Very good there by the Ferrari. And Malqui, he's not done yet. He's on his penultimate corner, saves it. That's going to make it. Spins it. That must have lagged for me. Looks like he saved it pretty well. Just got to cross over the line. He's lost some big time there. Could have been a good lap. I think drivers are going to struggle on that penultimate corner. Looks like it. Arda now on his out lap. The second Mercedes is here who struggled and went a bit wide on his lap, but it's fine. He should be able to continue on. Oh, he goes wide again. He's going to have to back out this lap here. And then go again on another push lap. That was a lovely onboard camera. Yeah, it puts in P9, but he's going to go again. So nothing to worry about. And we go on board with the other Red Bull of Fight Me Now bot. This could be a decent lap from him. He won Spa. So could we expect another race win possibly? As he's going to fight some traffic now as the thing, as the Alfa Romeo of Josh gets out the way, going around the little bend of the hairpin. And that is an Alpine spinning of, where is he, Malqui on his lap as well. Not very good indeed. As Fight Now bot's going to head around these two corners. A quick right-hander coming to the Latifi crash corner. Down the short straight. And then into the penultimate corner. So they'll come around it now. Unless he's going to box. Yes, he does. I don't see what the problem was that there. As Reed on his push lap so far. Provisional pole for the Merc. Doesn't seem like he's untouched and unfazed whatsoever. It's going to be an easy win for him if without any troubles tonight. He could have fought for the win in Brazil, but crashed with Fight Me Now bot as the Alpine disappearing out of sight as he retires. He runs wide and the lap time gets the leader, so he's going to come into the box now. Now put it running again. Who's now on their lap? It's Josh, who loses to win, who gets rid of time there. Only a couple of tenths though. Well, seconds or milliseconds. As we see the other Alfa Romeo getting out of the way of his teammate. As Josh comes through the first, second sector chicanes, heading down that long straight into the hairpin. Which I would say used to be the second two sectors, but it's no longer in this track no more. As he puts in the fastest second sector, as he loses 2 tenths off. This could be the best I've seen Josh this season here in Abu Dhabi. And into the quick right-handing turn. And into the left. 2 left-handers into the Latifi crash corner. He invalidates it. Oh, that was going to be a great lap as well from Josh. Looked like that was going to be a good lap, but he's going to come into the box anyway. Wait for the last 6 minutes. We get to the last 2 minutes to go on another run. So probably won't see any more after that. As Francesco's on his lap going around in a small corner, loses time. First attempts, and he spins it. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Keeps it out of the wall. He's going to have to give the AlphaTauri space, who runs wide. Omar, which invalidates his lap. I think that could have been a good lap, maybe. We had to take a in action of the Haas. As Ardo comes back out for his outlap now. And who's gone that quicker? Jack. P4 for Jack. Very good. And he comes off his intermediate run. And Sam P4 as well. He's finally able to get a lap of time in. It looks like the top 3 untouched. Sam is the closest man. Closest to Josh at the top 3. And that's untouched so far. Francesco invalidated, obviously, so he's got to come in here. Arda's on his out lap, so we'll go on board with him in a minute. Omar still not able to put a lap time in, and so has Fight Me Now bot, as the others 2 are the only ones excused of it because they have crashed out of the race. So, Omar running out of fuel slightly here is going to give Jack the slipstream Sammy wants. The slipstream, but I'm guessing he will be boxing. Comes through the first 2 sectors and sector 2. Heading down the long straight into the hairpin as he wants. Omar's going to beg if Jack's going to slow up to give him some of that slipstream. Maybe. Puts in the fastest second sector in. I don't know if that's a bug or anything on this game with it, but seems like this could be a decent lap by Omar. Goes slightly wide, but it's fine. Doesn't invalidate till now. Oh, lucky by Omar. So who is on their lap at the moment? Arda is, who cuts the lash again. I thought he was going to go into the pits. No, maybe he isn't. And Arda puts in the fastest first sector. So could this be a Mercedes front row lockout? Or Ryan is going to stay at P2. And Arda might move up to P3 just about. But this could be a good lap by the Merc. He puts in the quicker sector 1 with 1/10. Looks pretty good. Heading down that long straight now into the hairpin. Into sector 3. Puts in the fastest sector 2 with 3 tenths up on his last time. Nearly 4 tenths up with a 3.99. Into sector 2. Now heading into sector 3. Heading to that quick right-handing turn. Into the 2 left-handers. And it comes through the penultimate last corner. 1 minute 22.3. Oh, Arda. 4 tenths clear of Reed. It's a Mercedes front row lockout so far. What a lap by the man from Turkey. And the action from Belgium. What a lap from Arda. With Reed in P2. So it's a Mercedes front row lockout at the moment. Wow, wow, wow. What a lap. Can Josh go up to P3 if he could beat Ryan's time? He's only 2/10 off it. He's slower on this lap than he was in his last lap. So this could be enough. He needs to improve here into sector 3, because he was slower in sector 2. Heading to the quick 2 right-handing turns now. Going through the Latifi wall, and he spins it. Nice 360 spin and saves it well. But he's going to box then. With 2 minutes to go, can he get in the box quick enough? Or to get out again? Don't know, it's a 1:23, so he might stand the chance to come in the box, come out again. As we see Sam and Jack, the 2 McLarens, on their outlap now. With Mini on his lap. With 2 minutes to go. This will be probably his last lap, maybe, he's going to save his tyres for this lap and then go again. Everyone's coming out for their final lap now. 2 people are the only remaining not to actually put a lap in now. So those 2 are going to want to get the hurry along, as that's Reed coming out this pit box now. And Arda's going to try and save his tyres to go out again, maybe, to push again. So it could be a final great last minute push. We've got 1:41 to go. Josh is still in the pits. He's going to have to come out again, select a new set of tyres and come out again. He's got 1:23, so he doesn't have to worry about rushing too much. He's not in a rush to do absolute bugger all. As Sam is on his lap now with 1:25. Oh no, that was his last lap, because now he's a bit too late to go again. As Josh is coming out the pits. Yeah, he's too late now. I really think it's too late now to do anything as he spins in the pit lane. Look like it. And Ryan, never mind, Ryan has set pole position. He's provisional pole at the moment, ruining for Mercedes' day. Arda invalidated, so he's not going to get a second chance lap. So won't be a Mercedes front row lockout. That is Mini retiring, so Ryan spoiling the party. And it's very, very close between him and Arda. Can Reed match it and set himself? He invalidates, but look, it's on the outlap, so doesn't have to worry about a thing. It's his last chance shout now for him to do it. It's now or never for him to. Josh isn't going to make it on time, I don't reckon. As you see that jumping Alpha. As Reed is on his lap now, as we go on board with him here to see if the fight for pole position in Abu Dhabi tonight. So Reed sets the fastest first sector, 1:10 already up on his old time. This goes quicker first sector. Can Reed do this? He's going down in a long straight, heading into sector 2 now. He has the Haas right behind him, Francesco on his lap now. Everyone's saying a lap. Josh is going to be P5. He just misses out on the line. Unlucky from him. People still waiting to put their lap times in now. Omar still couldn't put a lap time in, so he will sadly be the only person not to set a lap time in unless the Red Bull doesn't as well. So far, provisional pole for Ryan. Arda, he's not going to be able to set another lap time in since he has invalidated his last lap, so he's going to stay P2. So the only man to spoil Ryan's party is Reed on the last lap. For him, he's go wide, with saves, thankfully. Francesco retires as well on the quick 2 right-handers. Is Reed going to get provisional pole? No, he doesn't. He gets P2 above his teammate. That is increased. That is really close. So, the only man to stop him now is Firminat Bot, who's going really slow. Looks like it. Yes, he is. And he's retired from the session, so him and Omar are the only people not to set the lap time who hasn't crashed. So it's Ryan on pole position in Abu Dhabi tonight. He was slow. He missed out the title here last season, sadly enough for him. And he's got pole position tonight. So Ryan will start at the front of the grid. He missed out last year by a couple of attempts. This year he stays where he comes at pole. Look how close that is though, by the 2. Arda misses out on P2 by a couple of by 0.002 seconds. So does Reed. He misses 0.82 on Ryan. And Ryan sticks on pole. The Dutchman is on pole. Following to his favourite driver, Max, who was also on pole and won today's race in real life. So the second row will be consisting of Sam and Arda. So the third row would be Josh and Jack. The fourth row will be Sir Minnie and Francesco. And the fifth row, Jesla and Fran. The rest from P11 to the last place will be from Sir Matteo, Malqui, Elfran, and yeah, I couldn't read the rest in time. Tana and Omar. There you go. Those are the others. Oh mate, that is disappointing. You need to do that. You got to make it up in the race now. Do you feel comfortable Ryan will win today's race, Omar? Yeah, okay. So what do you think about the Mercedes? Do you have any worry about the Mercedes today, or you think you're going to be comfortable and clear way for today's race? Okay, okay. Thank you for telling us you think you're confident. What do you think about strategy today? What do you think about the for AlphaTauri strategy, and what do you reckon it could be for him? Okay, okay. Well, thank you for tuning in. I'll come back to you later on in the race, as we'll see the formation lap on as people get ready now to heat up their tyres. Spinning around is Francesco, showing us them 360s. So they will heat up their tyres. This could be an interesting race. So as we see the broad daylight of Abu Dhabi, then we'll get darker in the skyline as the race goes on. Oh yeah, so. So as we see, people now warming up their tyres. So Omar, quick question: do you think the Red Bulls can fight their way back up to the top then today after a poor quali session from the both of them as well? What do you think about them? Mm. Yeah, that is very true, very true. Well, I hope that. Mhm. Okay, okay. Thank you for the pit wall of Omar, Red Bull, and AlphaTauri team principal. As we'll come back. Yes, go on, go on. I'm gonna be completely unbiased. I'm the commentator at this time. I'm not the Mercedes and the Mercedes team principal. I'm gonna be completely unbiased. So I think it's possible, but Ryan looks like he has the pace. But both do Mercedes, and I'm not gonna count out Sam as well, as he seems fully confident in multiple podiums this season. So I think it could be possible. It could be not. So I'm gonna keep it a bit unbiased and keep the stream nice, questionable, keep it nice and unbiased for me personally. Right, so I wish both AlphaTauri and Red Bull good luck today, and everyone else starting in the season finale as we wait up for Jack to finally line up on the grid and get ready to start us off. As they warm up their tyres, as they get their clutches ready, it's 5 red lights. And away we go. Who gets the better start here? On board with Ryan. Does he look like he got a great start? Maybe. Yes, he has. He's got a better start than Reed. That is a Williams going wide of Jesler. And Reed gets a slow start than his teammate. And they're going to be hunting down these two... No, Ryan here, the AlphaTauri. As they go around the corner, Sam got a great start. And so did Minnie. He goes up to B5 from Josh. Looks like a decent turn one start, to be fair. No crashes, which I'm surprised. There's a bit of traction there. Goes into last position as Thomas find the pace to get past Jesler into P6, and that is Elias leaving the session. Some people losing the rears a bit, and that is Tom having to cut the chicane. Penalties will get removed if needed, as Jack is starting on the hard tyres, which is mad. As the Red Bull squeezes past Tano, what an overtake! Round the outside of both the Haas and the McLaren. What an overtake by him. Started on a medium compound. Jack seems a bit slow on those hard. Don't think it was the right tyre to start on. As Malqui goes round the outside of him, that is a great overtake by Malqui. And Sam still holds it to P2. And Arda, P4 I should say, Arda is hunting down Ryan. I think the gap glitch is broken between him and Ryan because he is not that close to him at all. As Ryan puts in the fastest lap, there we go, is fixed now. 4/10, I reckon. Oh, I don't know how to play up for that. I'll try my best to get that sorted for sure. Yeah, that is broken. The time sheet's broken. So we'll just ignore that for a couple of minutes as Tano is hunting down now Matteo, who also got a great start from P11 to P7. That is great for him. As people dropping down. Bit of contact made between the Red Bull and the McLaren, but it's completely fine to go around the outside. It's forced a long way around. The Red Bull from Jack is going to get another run on him, both on hard tyres, so they're going to go really long in this stint. Down this straight, and that looks like that's Francesco getting overtaken by Elfran and 3 other more people. So that is unlucky there by him, and he's dropped down to P13. Oh, avoided contact there whatsoever. As Arda is going to get the slipstream on Ryan. He's going to go the long way around the hairpin. Needs to keep the traction into this corner, otherwise you will spin into the wall, which he does, and so does Reed. Reed saves it. That's a great save. Reed has now lost the gap to Arda, though, and lost time on Sam, who's going to want to say, thank you very much, I'll have this gap back. And Mini also loses 1 second gap, though. And Malqui's moved up to P8, and Tano to P7. This is a great start by Tano. From a poor quality, he's going to now try and gain time on the other Alfa Romeos. Already overtook one, and the fastest lap goes to Arda, who's 3/10 behind with DRS wide opens. Is going to get it down these long straights. This could be good for the Mercedes driver, not so good for Ryan, as he's going to try his best to defend it off. I'm going to see the ERS gap now with them two on the telemetry. Looks like 49% for Ryan and 34% for Arda, so he's going to be using it hard. And that is Reed. Spinning, Reed's dropped down to P15 there. So Sam's moved up to P3 comfortably. And it's like, thank you very much, but he has got the pressure of Mini on him. That is not good for Reed at all, who's dropped down to P15. And probably some damage as well. Can't really see on my screen, but it does have damage. So he's going to lose it, and Arda's going to have a second nip of the cherry, as he's right behind Ryan, with DRS wide open going down into the hairpin. It's going to look like to go down the inside, which he doesn't. He's hold off for another lap. Ryan survives yet again. 2 seconds is gap from Sam, so Sam is still in danger of thingies. Oh, Sam's lost it. Sam is into the wall. Sam has lost into the hairpin and DNFs. This is a VSC now. VSC. That is unlucky for Sam, who was running really well, comfortably P3, just lost it on the hairpin. This could be Sam's saving, Reed's saving grace. This allows him to bunch up to the rest of the gap, and he seemed to lagged out. I'll try and get another invite to him in a second. Let me send one now to him, as we don't want him to miss out on this race. So I've sent him another one, just in case. So, DRS is for this VSC. As we wait to get back along, people are going to stay in the green. Mini will take that easy podium now. Does it look like Reed had damage then to continue on, as it'll allow him to catch up now to the others at the back of the grid, but he's going to have to make his way up. As we get back right now, DRS is enabled back again down the straight. But Arda's too far back to do anything. So I think Ryan might survive this lap. And Josh is going to battle for a podium here. If Tana has anything to say, because he's 2 seconds behind and has Malqui in the back of him. So Malqui may say something on Tano. But don't forget Elfran, who's going to be right behind Malqui as well. With DRS wide open. The Alpine's going to be chasing and worrying at the same time. as Alfran is right behind here. He's going to go round the outside the long way around the hairpin. Got to cut back inside, but Marquis defends off well. And fighting out Bond, who's in P8 on those hard tyres, so he could go really long here. Really, really long. As Order is going to be catching Ryan like he's a ferret. This is going to be one good race in Abu Dhabi tonight. Very good so far. And I'm liking it. I'm all for it. As Fight Me Now Bot gets Elfran, who runs wide. So this may allow the Alfa Romeo to come back. Elfran may rejoin the track dangerously to cover off Matteo, which is unlucky for him. But who's that off? That is Josh. Into the wall here in Abu Dhabi tonight. Oh, that is unlucky. Can I go on board with the last place people to see what has happened? As Reed also spinning again, and Reed has retired off the session. He can't keep the car straight, so it's Mercedes out of this race. And there's only one Mercedes left who's fighting for the win. There's no safety car, so he's going to keep on racing. So 3 people out of this race. Struggling with tyre and tyre heats, so you're going to have to keep it under control here. Matteo gets a 3-second penalty. As we see fighting of Elfran overtaking easily, and Jack as well around the outside of Matteo. So the last race's winner has retired of Reed. There's only one Mercedes left, and that is Ardo, who's going to be chasing down Ryan as much as he possibly can. As Mini is P3. I think this will be the easiest P3 Mini will take, with 2 people in front of him DNFing. This fight to win, and that is Matteo spinning as well. The tyres cannot handle here the heat in Abu Dhabi tonight, as there are quite a few spinning. And that is Arda spinning as well now. He's going to have to be careful that he doesn't get DSQ. So this could be the easiest race win for Ryan to have, as Marquis re-overtakes the Red Bull. This could be an easy win, pull away win now, because his only race challenger now from Ryan is stuck down in P8. So he's going to have to pray for a safety car now. And that is Jack overtaking the Williams easy and gets DRS. But even with DRS, he's going to struggle to fight Elfran. He's going to run down into this corner really well. So DRS with no DRS, he overtakes that position and gets back P6. And Foaming Albot gets 3 seconds penalty for corner cutting, as Marquis re-overtakes the Red Bull. This is a great fight between the Red Bull and Alpine. Marquis, poor qualifying, great race coming around that hairpin. It seems most struggling at the moment because of the tyres overheating, as some are complaining. That's a very good overtake, as Alfran again right in front of Jack, who got really overtaken even with DRS. So it's not impossible, as Ryan wants his win from last year. He was struck away from a world title last season in Abu Dhabi. He'll win a race here tonight if no problems happen, of course, Ryan. But at the moment, the Dutchman looks like he's going to run away with it. I think the Red Bull and Alpine is going to make this race look very, very good to watch, as them two are battling for 4th place here, and one has a penalty. So this will allow Elfran to get back into the times as well. Looks like to go around the inside. Who's that in Sector 1? That is the Mercedes of Arda spinning again. Doesn't look like he's got very comfortable around those corners. It looks quite poor, as the Red Bull's going to easily overtake down that straight on Marquis. Those tyres look finished. It looks like he's going to have to box and hope for a safety car here for him. As they're heading into the second corner, and Marquis will have the DRS on Fight Me Now bot, which he does. He's going to get run down here, but he's going to be too far back to challenge anything. Or maybe not. Thought about the send, but doesn't do it. Quite easy down on this corner. Goes slightly wide, but I don't think he got a warning or anything, as Tano is now 3.1 seconds down. 3 seconds down on Mini now, and he's going to be hunting for a Honda 1-2 maybe. Alright, so Tano, 2.8 seconds now. Seems like the look, get your words out, Ryan. The Alpine and the Red Bull have stopped fighting now. Well, oh, it's Alfran spinning. Fran has spun it. Now it's going to leave Tomos the easy overtake. He's up to P7 here. And he spins again. He doesn't seem like he can get the car under control here. As he's retired from the session due to tyres overheating again. He's got an easy point for Francesco at the moment. So he's gone on to the hard tyres. And 24 seconds down on time. Arda's going to try and his best to catch up. I have no idea, to be honest. Saying the tyres is overheating. Yeah, I don't actually know if the heat is actually... Yeah, that's something. I don't think it is. I just think the tyres are overheating overall on this game. Especially at this track, as we know it's a it's a high-speed track. So you can expect the... Is Matteo retiring as well. So yeah, a lot of spins and retirements. I think it's just down to the fact. No safety car, no. Not indeed. Omar, you've moved up to P10 there since the easiest P10s. Yeah. So far, Tano has caught up to Mini now. He's going to be within DRS range next lap, or within the next 4 corners, I would say. Heading into Sector 2 now. He is 1.2 seconds behind Mini. As we see the other Red Bull cats behind. So Red Bull 3-4 could be a Red Bull 2-4 sooner or later. I think so. As those mediums are going to wear down quicker as possible now. They got about 12, 13 laps within them of life. I think going on the hard tyres probably were the better option though for some, because they're going to heat up. If you were going to say the tyres are overheating, the hard tyres probably would have been a bad choice, because they take slower to heat up as others. But again, you don't want cold tyres to slip around. It's a 3-second penalty now for Omar, as he already knows. Alright. So as we see Tano now right behind Mini, he's going to be in DRS range on that long straight, which he'll gradually want. Is that Ryan? Ryan spins! Ryan has spun. That is not good for the Dutchman whatsoever, and probably not good for Tano, because now Mini, if he can get in range, he can get DRS possibly, as Tano's 8 tenths back. This made this race interesting, as Ryan's tyres now are going to be dead, as I should say. Oh, overheated. .5 seconds of gap. But Tano is still gaining time, even with DRS. Mini's keeping his gap well. Omar DNF's in the box. As takes the time to as Tano is 5 tenths hunting down that Ferrari of Mini. So now Tano hunting down the Ferrari. as he is 7 times. He's closing the gap more and more as his teammate is gaining more time now. He's in DRS range, so he's got 2 Red Bulls behind him now, Mini. So clearly, Red Bull have got their socks up now, starting from last to getting up to 3rd and 4th. This is very good for him. As his 2 attempts, both Red Bulls are close to Mini. We're gonna go to Tano. Still is trying to hunt down Mini. Omar, do you think Tano and the Fight Me Now bot will overtake Mini in these last corners here? At the moment, it looks like it's going to be it, as Mini sets himself to defend, which he doesn't do well. And now it's Tano overtaking to Honda 1-2. Great overtake. But Mini's not going to give up. He's going to fight back hard, which he is, to fight back Tano. He's going to go 3 wide here, possibly, as the other Red Bull gets involved, which we are, possibly. He's going to back out. Mini goes a long way round. And now Tano's defence is going to allow the other Red Bull to overtake. And Tano spun there. I think his old teammate made contact. But, I don't know what happened there between them two, but it seemed like it. Not looking good. Not looking good. So, Mini comes into box now. Those mediums must be absolutely shocking, as Ryan's going to pull down to 1 more lap. Right, so far Honda Power Unit 1-2. Oh, that's Fight Me Now, but looks like he had a miscontrol there. Jack running P3 as he was on the hard tyres as well. Mini P4. When I see the gap to the leaders, if those hards are the best tyres right now, 25 seconds. I think you lose about 18 seconds in the pit stop lane. So Ryan boxes now. It's a Red Bull, so we're going to go and bully Ryan's pit stop. Can he get a good pit stop here to seem like he doesn't lose any time at all as he goes in? Changes to the soft tyre compound. So Ryan possibly a 2-stop. All those lot of all those. I didn't even know. I was too busy paying attention to Bill. 12 seconds of penalties. So does him and Francesco, probably corner cutting or something. So Ryan out of the pit lane now. He comes right ahead of Mini, and his Mini's 4 seconds. But is Ryan doing a 2-stop? That confuses me. So far, I want to see that penalty for him. That's only a 3 seconds, so Francesco looks like he is retired now. Arda puts in the quickest lap time. He also has a penalty, so he's going to move up to P7. Looks like he's just spun the car into the barrier. Right, so Ryan, 8 seconds now to Jack. So that means he's going to gain time on the leader. Yes, he has 16 seconds on him. So it means we know Tano has box, so he's going to have to try and catch the time up to Malqui again. Right, T-Hope. So Fami Bot now has the lead. He will box soon enough off those old hard tyres as they are graining more and more, as we saw on the top right. Right, so not much has gotten on now since the pit stops come around. As that is Jesda spinning into the wall, and he is out of the race also, and Arda's spinning as well. Yikes. Alright, so Fight Me Now Bot has now boxed now, since now the hard runners are going to start boxing, and and Ryan's going to re-overtake that lead. So, Ryan still is in the provisional place for the lead. So, he'll retake the lead. I don't think he's going to box again, as that Malqui's finally getting a penalty, as we saw Tano retake for P5 with 6.9 seconds here. Alright, so as we see Tano going around the bend, nothing really much happening now since the pit stops died down a bit. It's got a bit boring now. So Ryan in the lead again. Alright, so we've got 11 laps to go here of this race. As Ryan is P1 and comfortably in P1. I think I will gladly take this P1, P3 at the moment. Here around the final corner here. The little hairpin. This race has died down a bit now, hasn't it? Fucking hell. Thank you for those tuning in though for today's race. The next season will be in 2 weeks. So it's been looking interesting. Not looking good, Brad. Oh, the last race in the season. There's a full course safety car. We finally get one. That's not going to help now with Ryan. Okay, this could bring this race back into life. Could be interesting. As Jack did, I think as well, bring it out. So 10 laps to go. We'll come to down to 7 with the safety car out. So it's safe for the safety car. So everyone box for a new fresher softs then as we wait and hurry for the safety car to finish and people to catch up. Alright, as we wait for the safety car to come in this lap then. As we get back underway, as Ryan's storming off now. Fight Me Bot is right behind Ryan. Let's hope these two do not hit into each other, because Ryan's been dominating from start to finish. As we head down to the bend there. Only 7 people left, which is a bit unlucky, but oh well. Right, I'm back as Fleming that ball's going to go around the inside of Ryan. Ryan's going to defend off well. Ooh, nearly contact down to the rears. They're going to keep battling into the penultimate corner. This could be good for Mini. Possibly, them two are fighting. As they're fighting down, only a couple more laps until DRS again. As Arda's going to be fighting back for P4 here. He is right behind. Thingy now, Tom. With his 4 tenths back. Was in sector 2, yeah, it's Tano spinning again. As right behind is Fight Me Now Bot. As we see them two still fighting, going at it here. Fight Me Now Bot and Ryan. I'm not really happy at the moment. I'm gonna go call off. Omar, can I leave you to commentate for like 1 minute whilst I call off? Just say the driver's name and the gap, because I really want to call off at the moment. Back in 1 minute. Right, I'm back. So Mini has now overtook 5-minute bot for the P2 as Arda's 5 seconds behind Tomo. Not looking good for him as Ryan has got to ease away to victory here. As Ryan's got 3 more laps to finish dominating here now. Yeah, Mini well could win this. He's in the 3-second gap to Ryan. He's only got 2.3 seconds. Hope he doesn't spin at all. It's 2.4, but he can't do sector 3, he said himself, so that could be a worry for him. Indeed, as I am going to go see on the penalty board now from the tyres, if I can get it on it. There it goes, 3 seconds for him now, and Tom is within the podium, and he is. Wow, as Firmino Bot retires in the pit lane. It's only the last race of the season, so I don't really care for what happens, how many people left with 2 more laps to go. I mean, I'm about to lift this session with 2 more people left. So, well, 5 people left. Tom is on for a podium. And Mini is on for a race win since Ryan has a 3-second penalty. Mini has spun. Oh no! So Mini is currently out for the race. So this is now, I think, his race to win. And it is, as he's got 2 more laps to win it now. Yeah, Tom is well within the podium now, as Mini is struggling massively. Yeah. It's going to be an opportunity for Arda to get back into the podium. Has a little bit of bang there, tyres with Arda and Mini, as Mini is so slow now with those tyres. I'll go Bud with Ryan for the last lap here as well. Also, now we'll be on board with Ryan for the last lap of the season. Of season 3, the brand new season. Of season 4. As Arda's spinning as well now. As Ryan now is going to come through the long straight into the hairpin. This race has started off slightly now about the people battling with each other, but oh well, no matter, no bother for me. As Ryan crosses the line as today's race win in Abu Dhabi. It's a great race win for him, absolutely. I bet Omar's delighted with that with Ryan winning the race again. And crosses the line Mini for P2 as Tom gets P3. First podium for Tom, and Arda's gonna scrimmage a spin around, and Malky is right behind him now. Yeah, Tom gets a podium indeed. Good podium for Tom as well. Very good podium. So, that's today's race. We'll see you in 2 weeks' time for next season. See you again.